here in the podcast studio. I met you for the first time almost 2 years ago.
I think it's more.
Is it really?
I think it's literally 3 years ago.
Wow. Yes, I've skipped a year.
Probably that year that you decided to dismiss.
Yes, there's been a few of those.
Yeah.
But thank you for coming in. You have been a huge part of my personal journey in healing and finding me, know the real me, find my purpose, and of such a big support. So I want to thank you for all of that first.
It's really my pleasure. I've loved it. I love seeing people change in front of my eyes based on the reconditioning of your mindset.
Definitely. And it's nice today to be able to share what you do with people. Yeah. So first of all, just to introduce yourself, who you are, and talk a little bit about what you do, conscious alignment, realignment, and what does that actually mean?
Okay, well, Dawn Appel. I was on my own treacherous journey for years and years and years in 2012 when I realized, hold on a second, there's nothing wrong with anything around me, there's something happening with me. And so I started my own awareness journey, studied mind realignment, and then created the antithesis realignment technique in 2015 and launched AIA Motivation LLC. What does it mean? It's simply like you were a client of it as well. When you shift your perception, you've been basically operating from a place of generational programming, habitual programming, limited beliefs, all because of your surrounding environments. So when we sit together and you tell me things about your life, and I now ask you, hold on a second, let's shift it. Let's actually show you what it really means. So conscious realignment is making yourself aware of who you truly are, because you navigate your whole life thinking you're someone that you're actually not.
And completely unaware of it.
I know, subconscious.
Yeah.
Subconscious, your first 7 years, you're literally subconscious of generational programming. When you shift your perception of things, when you actually see it, how it really is, you precondition your subconscious by conditioning your consciousness. That is practice, because like you know, we operate from 95% subconscious.
Definitely.
Everything we do.
Yes.
You're not thinking about it. But when we expand on conscious behavior, we now think, feel, react, behave very, very differently. So I'm blessed. There's a huge awakening happening right now.
Yes.
And shifting mindset is power. You are what you believe.
Absolutely. And we did a class here. We had a lovely group of ladies, and it was really...
And one man.
Yes, of course. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm used to being around ladies all the time.
Women and men.
And it was really nice. A few of my team afterwards, it was the first time they'd done anything like that. And you could really see the power of like the penny dropping, and for them understanding more about themselves and how to navigate through that and look at it through a different eyes, you know. And that was so empowering for me to see, because when it was first pointed out to me, I was like, wow, oh my God, I completely get it. And it's the way we react sometimes because of these conditionings, but also how we talk. And I mean, you for me now, you're always telling me still just change that. But
what are you inviting?
Yes, this is it. So I think I want to talk about that a little bit. Talk about the way people talk to themselves and what they're actually doing when they do this.
Well, let's talk about the you brought it up earlier, the science behind it.
Yes.
We'll talk about the quantum physics.
Yes.
Let's discuss some laws. Law of thought. So the law of thought are basically seeds that you are planting, seeds that you are nurturing, which shapes your reality. Then you have, which is the place I operate from, law of vibration.
Yes.
Everything is moving, everything is energy. The skin on your body, the mind, every single living thing is energy in motion. So when you understand the concept of navigating around what it is you're sending out, what it is you're thinking, you understand that your moods are now affecting your health, whether it's psychological, whether it's mental, emotional, physical.
Yeah.
It's a correspondence of synergy.
Yeah.
What you are feeling is now an invisible invitation, and that's where we connect to the pendulum. You know, what you give out is what's coming back. This is a world of synergy.
Yeah.
A lot of people are failing to understand it because of the habitual program, because of limited beliefs, because they think that, no, I'm not lucky enough. Well, this again is an invitation, a reciprocal invitation. We look at the power of frequency, the power of vibration. Everything is aligning based on where you're projecting out.
Yes.
Looking at the laws of communication.
Yeah.
Everything is a spectrum world. Where there's an in, there's an out. Where there's an up, there's a down.
Yeah.
So your outside world is mirroring your inside world.
Definitely.
And then so when people wake up and they're looking for reason to be offended, they're looking for reasons to complain,
Yeah.
which shocks me, because I'm like, you have the same ability to invite all the good.
Yeah.
And reflect from a place of peace. But when you go into a state of pandemonium and chaos, then that is a communication with our universe, with energy, with God, whatever you wish to call it, to say, bring me more of the same.
Definitely. And I think that is definitely true. Like I said, we've been working together for 3 years, but last year for me was a particularly hard time. One of my, there's been a few over the years, and there'll be more, you know, but like
Depends
in
on
terms
what you
of,
invite,
yeah, it
you are
depends
what
on
you
what,
invite.
yeah, but I think you really, but every time this has happened and the more work I've done on myself, the better it's been, should we say, these harder times. And I think, you know, working with you again last year, the first 6 months of last year compared to the last 6 months of last year, nothing was any different for me. But what was different was me and my mindset and what I was telling myself, and my alignment with my purpose, my values, and all of those things. And I think that's the power of what it can do. You know, I went from feeling very, very low. I was drinking too much again. I was, you know, it was my coping mechanism. And seeing, like, why is this, you know, you don't even realize it, why is this happening? Financial things, you know, it was just all, and then we picked things back up again, and
It's a switch.
it was a switch.